The graveyard she wanted us to go into?
Yeah, so we go this way, and then we go through there, and in a new zone.
I could only imagine that that's Evelyn.
Yeah, that was probably Evelyn. Apparently, there's another journal of hers that we can find back in the base.
Okay.
So, again, once we're done for the night,
I want to see Ellen and Evelyn meet up, if that is Evelyn.
no, the root mother is someone else.
Oh, the root mother is someone else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At least I think she is, because they talk about each other. Well, no. The commander talks about the root mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe...
Well, also, if Andrew was talking to his wife, who was the root mother, that would be bad.
Yeah.
If he couldn't recognize her.
That would be bad and super depressing.
Do I need to activate this, or is it already activated in my world?
I think it's activated, but we might as well use it, because it'll get me my dragon start charges for dragon blood.
Okay.
And then we can leave for now. Because we might as well go through this area. We're almost done.
Well, should we go back to the base and talk with them? No?
I mean, we can.
Now, I hope our story progression...
And stay down!
Is synced up?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it is, but you'll just host. What the hell is
new.
that thing?
It has one of those blasty things in its head.
Ow. Oh, I think I've seen... You know, I have seen one of these things before. It was just evil and glowing, I think. Okay, there's more of these guys, and they're pissed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not actually sure if progress is saved. We can find out at the end of the night pretty easily. I think progress is not saved for me. But
that sucks. You should be able to play through the entire game together.
Sort of, but at the same time, since my world is slightly different from yours, there's actually a reason kind of to go back. Sort of. Because I've gotten items that I never got on my playthrough. Here, like, several of the rings that we've picked up are things that I've never seen.
But you've only just started your game, so it's not like you wouldn't have found them later.
Potentially. I'm not sure how randomized the loot is. Also, thank you, Mr. Tomato Head, for the 5 bits. Thank. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of remains to be seen.
Reloading!
Whoa, what's shooting at us over there?
There's a number of these guys. So we're starting to get to the point where we're...
They're human enemies? Whoa, I fell down.
Are you okay? Yeah, you still got health.
Yeah, I still have health.
Ow. Ow. Who shot me? Oh.
I mean, there are those guys on the bridge. That's what I was trying to
I
tell you
shot
about.
them all. They're dead.
Were they humans or were they people? Or
No,
were
they're
root
so
that got guns.
New enemy type. It's the ranged root enemies.
But they seem to be firing weapons. It's not like they're firing.
Yeah, they
magic
actually have like
projectiles.
weird root repeaters. Let's see. Wonder if you assembled a new computer yet? Nope. We had errands to do today.
But this is actually running fine on the laptop. It's just.
I figured it would. It's not some like super high def AAA endeavor. But we'll be working on the new PC probably tomorrow. I've just been putting it off because it takes like 5-6 hours. And I'd rather do that when I have the time as opposed to like eating too far into stream time. Or so on and so forth. Because, like, I don't actually need the new computer. The only reason why I even got a new computer is because my brother handed me a graphics card that didn't work in my current computer. So I was just like, alright, well, guess I'm getting an upgrade.
Yeah, I think he won it at a map symposium of sorts.
Yeah, there was a, yeah,
or
so these guys are summoners. Watch out for their,
right.
Their shots will summon the little, like, roly-poly dudes.
Reloading! Running low! Summoner!
Is there a second? There's a second summoner.
Over there. There's another sharpshooter.
So I'll go for the summoner, go for the ads.
Oh, I just narrowly... I'm down to 1 health.
Okay, just run back. I can take out these guys. I've got a heal. Here, you good? Where are you?
I'm over here.
Okay.
We did it!
Remember, you might also have your healing ability.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Actually,
so
how would I
remember
activate it?
You can use that whenever. You shouldn't now, but all you'd have to do is switch to that weapon and press F, and you'd use it.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, since you're almost full health, not a whole lot of point. But yeah, so my brother won a GTX 1080. I think it's the 1080 Ti, or whatever the name is for it. He won that at a MIT math thing. And he's like, "Hey, do you want this?" And I'm like, I mean, that's a really expensive graphics card. Obviously, I'd love it." And my brother Spart. Yep, he's got a PhD in physical chemistry, I think. Or at least, he's got his bachelor's in physical chemistry. I'm not actually sure what his PhD is in.
I thought he was starting to go more into computers as well.
Yeah, but it's definitely not a
science.
PhD in computer science.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a science PhD. I'm a bad brother. Unfortunately, whenever I call home, my family singularly asks about me, and then I ask them about them, and they answer, like, very quickly, and then go back to talking about me, and I'm like, this is weird. I would like to learn more about my family. They're like, we did grilling today, it was fun. Also biked into places.
Reloading!
So, by the way, you should check what weapons you've got.
Yeah.
Because you might have gotten a sniper rifle from that, the basement of that church.
Oh. You see.
And that is, I believe, a very direct upgrade.
Oh, there is a sniper rifle.
Yep, thought so. That's a very direct upgrade on your main weapon. It might force you to use your sidearm more often, because it might not be as good in, like...
Oh, I should not do this in the midst of combat. I thought I saw something shooting at me. Oh, that's upstairs.
No, it's shooting at me.
Oh,
I'm
no, there is
bullying it.
someone out here.
Oh, okay.
2 people.
Oh, I'm stuck in this building. I'll be back in a second. I just saw a sage stone.
Sage stone?
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
It does EXP gain by 15%. I will wear the crap out of that for a while. Probably, possibly forever. Oh yeah, by the way, Shell.
Yeah?
When using the sniper rifle, you right-click to obviously go into Iron Sights mode. If you middle-click, you go into the scope.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Are you... well, right-clicking. So, put it up, then middle-click.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So should I put that other ring on to keep
Sage
up with
Stone?
you?
Probably. I mean, leveling
Should I get
speed...
rid of the Heart Seeker, or should I get rid of the Pillar of Stone? Sway and recoil?
Heart Seeker, you...
That's 100% quick transfer.
Yeah, so the Heart Seeker plus your sniper rifle is probably going to be really, really, really good.
Okay, I'll do the Sage Stone then.
I'm also not sure if that counts. We should try that. Oh, non-aggressive enemies.
Right, but that means that if they haven't noticed me... Oh, it's probably less useful because you always attract them.
I mean, I don't have to. We can both go, like, kind of snipey. If you want to get the first hit in, you're welcome to. Here, come over here. I see several guys out this direction that you can snipe.
Okay. Oh, but how do I fire if I have to click with the middle click? No,
you just have to click. Hold right click, click and middle click, and then you can left click to shoot.
I can't left click while holding middle click.
You don't have to hold middle click.
Oh, let's see.
Right click, click middle once.
Oh, I see. It's set on there now.
Tell me how much damage you do.
I did 399.
That's pretty good.
That was 166. I didn't get his head properly,
That's
but he
fine.
still died. I don't see anyone else.
Yeah, they're probably in the
I hear
building.
them.
There's
Oh
probably
wait, no,
a bunch in the
I see one. I see one through the bus.
Okay.
He's going up some stairs though. Drat.
Here, let's just go kill him. Honestly, I feel like that combo is going to be better for solo play. Just because, like, unfortunately, me sitting around waiting for you to snipe everything is going to be kind of boring.
Yeah, I understand.
That said, the sniper, I think, is still going to be useful for you, because that means you can stay much further away and shoot things while I'm running around just, you know, Rudy Tooty gun and shooting the Rudy Tooties. Look, I'm used to saying Rudy Tooty Gun and Shooty. I'm not used to it being a pun.
Another Tome of Knowledge.
Yeah, you should probably spend your trait points.
Yep.
Assuming you have an amount. I have a lot.
I have 3 trait points. Should I put them still into Elder's Knowledge?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I also have range damage reduction.
The range damage reduction will be helpful for the next boss.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Oh, God. Okay.
What's going on? What are you firing on?
So...
What is that? Oh.
It's a problem. I've only ever fought one of those guys once before, and he murdered me in the face really fast and really hard. Dude down the street if you can clip him.
Watch my back!
I clipped him. Got him in the head. I love being a sniper.
I like sniping. The problem is a lot of games don't really give you the opportunity to. At some point, I realize it's not exactly the setting that you'd be interested in, but I think you'd really enjoy the Sniper Elite games.
I mean, it's in the name, right?
Yeah,
Sniper Elite.
because those are games built entirely for sniping, and you can do some wild nonsense.
1 minute, there's a guy over here.
Wow. He did not last.
Oh, there's someone from up above?
Yeah. This is kind of a dense spot.
I'm trying to gauge where he is. I don't...
On the bridge, going onto the building that I'm in. We sound like hype people. It's weird.
What do you mean by we sound like hype people?
You know in, like, E3 trailers, for, like, multiplayer games, they'll just have, like, actors, effectively, playing the game and, like, talking as though they're actually playing the game as opposed to, like, just paid actors pretending to cover
but
everything.
we're shouting orders at each other and stuff. This is natural.
Well, it is natural, but, like, that's what these hype people are trying to sound like.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's kind of one of those where... For the most part, you're not actually, like, talking tactical decisions and, like, just cracking jokes, but because we are recording a Let's Play, we end up doing that kind of commentary anyway.
I hear some... Oh, there's a guy. I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
What's a good example
Bam!
of that?
There it is.
What's
517 damage. It's because his back was turned.
What's a good example where the fake version of something becomes more common than the real thing, so the real thing ends up feeling fake as a result? I mean, I guess Calvin and Hobbes merch is low-hanging fruit there, because there's no such thing as Calvin and Hobbes merch other than the books. But yeah, the Division and Anthem are specifically famous for this, where they're like...
Well, actually, any food commercial, I'd say.
Oh.
Oh, wow, this is awesome.
Well, yeah, that's the example of hype people being like, yes, this food is amazing. And in reality, it's like just kind of normal. Charlie Chaplin. Want to explain that? Because I'm confused. Okay, I think we've more or less looped back on ourselves here.
Yeah, we
but
have
that's
looped
okay.
back. There's the crystal.
Yep. I just like clearing these things out. Let's see. I've almost got my healing ability back. I guess we didn't... Oh, no, we did clear this little spot out.
I got much of the first floor here.
Yep. Oh, Charlie Chaplin got second place in a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest.
Oh, right, that.
That's actually not super uncommon. I believe there was
Actually, wasn't there one for Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, there was a Hugh Jackman thing, and he showed up in his movie set costume.
Well, was it a Wolverine lookalike contest? I think that's what it was.
I think it was a Wolverine, but effectively he shows up in costume, like, from the official outfit that he wore in the movie. With
the leather and everything,
some makeup on. And he got, like, I'm not even sure what place he got, but it definitely wasn't first.
It was probably third.
Yeah, that's
fourth.
usually the story. I have no idea if this is actually real or not, but
How
if it is,
could
that's
anyone
hilarious.
mistake someone else for Hugh Jackman when the real Hugh Jackman's there? Like Charlie Chaplin, I can kind of see.
It could be one of those where you might not have looked at like the judges might not be expert Hugh Jackman identifiers because that sounds mental. I mean,
but there are just unmistakable facial features that are often they just can't be replicated.
But you know, if you haven't seen the guy in a while, you might have this kind of feeling like, yeah, I know exactly what Hugh Jackman looks like. But then you're presented with, you know, 5 guys that look like Hugh Jackman. You might not actually immediately say, oh yeah, that's the real one. You know, if they're all slight variations on each other.
Are you on the other side of this wall?
I have, if you press M, you can actually see where I am.
Yeah, you're outside.
Oops.
I'll go find you.
Didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
Now, why are there ever burning torches everywhere?
I mean, look, sometimes
Because they can't have candles, so they have trash fires and
torches.
Torches.
The torches look especially tacky. The fire effect actually ain't bad. It just looks dumb.
Now, are they around because of the scrapper class? Do they need an ignition source in order to use their attacks?
Nope.
No?
You just hold your gun over your head and you're like, ah, and it's on fire.
Okay.
And then it does as much damage as a bullet.
I would have almost rather that some of these lights were flickering on and off or something, as opposed to just torches.
Yeah. Personally, I wish there was like, well, I guess in this case the torches make sense, because there's humans up ahead.
There are humans here, yes. But also, is there a day and night? Because it'd be cool if there was a night cycle, and that's why the torches are
there's no
around.
day-night cycle for this. If in a higher budget game that was more open world, it should. Like, I would love to play a game like this that was a little bit more like free roamy, but I guess that's what happened with Wolfenstein Youngblood, and apparently it was real bad. I don't think it had a day-night cycle.
Uh-oh. There's a creature up ahead. Oh, wow, there are a ton of... Should I snipe him?
Yeah, go for it. I'd say I'm with you, but I'm mildly distractible. I'll come when they actually start coming your direction. It sounds like you've got it handled. It's also one of those where if you're far enough away, they actually straight up will not come your direction if you kill them instantly.
There we go. The in-game jitter I don't like, because they're trying to, even though you're a very steady shot, they have the scope going around in circles.
Pillar of Stone, by the way.
I know, the Pillar of Stone gets rid of that, but you're gonna have, if you have the experience ring on you, I'm not gonna be able to switch away from that.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't think the game scales based on my level. It scales based on my gear.
Yeah, I just don't want you gaining experience at a faster rate than I do.
True.
Because you're already ahead.
Well,
So if you choose not to use the ring, then I won't need to use the ring.
alternatively, bonsai. Personally, I get rid of the, Ow.
Reloading.
Wow. I'm not sure how that...
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was...
Remember, these are summoners.
Yeah, he is a summoner. But it's interesting, I dodged out of the way, and then the thing
my back!
unfurled from a ball.
Yeah, watch it. You still got one behind you. Like, when summoners shoot...
Who's next?
When summoners shoot, their projectile, whether or not it hits you, will turn into a critter.
Will turn into a critter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you see one of those guys shoot, pay attention where it lands, or bum rush the summoner and kill him quick, because no matter what, every time he shoots.
Oh, there's a lot of creatures up ahead. I want to see what I can shoot.
Well, there's a building on the left we should clear out first. Because there's another summoner in there.
Oh, yep.
Cover me!
Huh.
Whoa!
Ow.
What?
Oh, he did root rot.
Oh, root rot. How do I... Oh my gosh. How do I get rid of this?
You're infected. I can't help you. I'm stuck on the other side. I'll try and find another way around.
Okay, I got the infection out.
It sounds like there's something shooting at you, but I can't... Oh, I can see it.
There's another summoner over here.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in this building. Well, I guess I can come
Whoa,
back.
this thing has long arms. I've never seen it before. It's like a rifle thing, but it doesn't have the same cloak.
Come on.
I think it's a sniper. Here.
Oh, I'm down. I should have been paying attention to my health.
Yep. Aha!
Hold on.
Summoner.
Okay, you are up.
Now, watch it. There's some guys over there.
Yeah, I see him.
Behind you.
Summoner's down.
I'm sniping them. Okay, got him. There's still that dude there.
There we go.
Holy hell.
Okay.
Here's a chest.
This is fun as hell. Sorry, sometimes I get separated from you. Though, I don't know. Adds
I
to
should
the tension, I
probably
guess.
switch from my pistol to my rifle and then my sniper rifle. I don't
So
know.
my recommendation is one long-range weapon, one short-range weapon.
Is the pistol considered a short range or?
The repeater pistol is mid-range. I was actually going to suggest the SMG.
Oh.
Because the
yeah.
SMG is king at stun-locking things.
Okay, I can switch to that.
That's going to be especially helpful in the next section because there's a bunch of humans. And humans with guns are annoying, but you can stun-lock them with many bullets. Where?
Wait, do I have to unequip another thing before I can? I suppose that's so you can't stack those abilities.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Let me unequip. Also, why does my... I can't unequip my mods.
Go into your weapon, press X to switch it, and if you press space, you unequip the mod from the weapon.
Oh, okay, they don't have that as a... Oh, maybe they do have it as an instruction, I just didn't notice.
Wow. Nope. That's frustrating. Oh, Wanderbot. Hey, dude, watch your YouTube. Welcome. Oh, hey, that actually was destructible as opposed to just, like, random cover. Cool. Oots. Wander's #1 YouTuber. You know what? As far as knockoff YouTube goes, I like YouTube, and I will gladly put videos on that site. I have no idea. I don't think this is the right location to go. No, I think this is the wrong way. This is like the exit, maybe.
Okay, I finally have my equipment
You good?
reconfigured.
Okay. And yeah, at some point we should hit up a checkpoint and upgrade your bits. That boba tea was pretty good. Yeah, I cleared that whole place out as far as I think. I think I cleared it out.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm still looking.
That boba tea was
Potent.
yeah, apparently. I usually get taro because it's not particularly tea-y, but I guess the version I got was just tea. And very little taro, which sucked, because I really like taro and I'm not super interested in iced tea.
It was brown rather than...
Yeah, it most definitely was not like taro. At least, not the primary flavor. I've had pure taro and it tastes wild.
It tastes like...
it tastes like cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. That's what we always
It's
say.
nuts, I love it. Let's see. Oh. We missed an alleyway. So
I see. I don't have to hold down shift in order to be...
Nope, it's just a toggle.
Okay, that's good.
So
Here
you
I've
can-
been... I know that my pinkies get tired some of the times because I think I have to hold them.
Huh. You know that old man I was talking to?
Is he here?
No, he's a random spawn, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, we have to go elsewhere. Like, he'll be in another region entirely.
Okay.
Interesting. I kind of like that. Sort of. It means, like, replaying this game is going to be interesting.
Though there are things like the church that seem to be immovable.
Yeah,
'cause
so
they're plot points.
the church was an actual plot point. He was just a side man. That's weird. It actually reminds me of We Happy Few. Do you remember me playing that game much?
Yeah, I remember that game.
Because they had like
I was not fond of the world or the premise or anything.
No, it was bad procedural generation. I would actually argue that this is really, really good procedural generation. Because, yeah, you can definitely tell that some of the areas have been repeated and the environment is sadly a bit on the generic side once you've like been through it a couple of times. At the same time, like, the level design doesn't feel disjointed or bad. It's just repetitive. And it's not overlarge either. You were going to say something?
Are you just heading to areas that haven't been filled in gray?
Correct, because that other gate that we were near
yeah.
is not the is the way out of the zone, whereas this is a side dungeon.
Oh, another manhole.
And this should be a passage to the other side. If you check the map, there's one other part of the map that we haven't been to yet.
I see there's a tunnel.
Yeah, but we can't get there unless we go through this. Because there's a locked gate in the way.
Frenzy dust.
Yep. Yeah, there's a bunch of consumables that increase, like, your damage output. I will never use them because I'm a tacky person and never use consumables.
Right.
We got company.
Oh.
Oh, what's going on?
Humans.
Humans.
Yep.
Off the bat?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'll be down there, but we should hit the checkpoint first anyway. So I'm not actually sure where it would dump us if we didn't use it. Also, ammo. Also healing charges. Anyway, so the humans they've got ranged attacks. They don't do a whole lot of damage. Thing is, there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, kill him.
Stay down!
Like, you would think humans would actually be less plentiful by compared to the root, because, you know, the root's been hunting them down for ages. In this area, though, there are humans aplenty.
The root might be widespread, though.
Yeah, more spread out. It makes sense. It's just like, you get in here and it's just like 50-something people that just charge you. Also dogs. Unfortunately, they're bad dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Some people will say no such thing as a bad dog. Okay. So I'll cover the exits with a shotgun.
Oh, shotgun.
I ain't finished yet.
But you hang back and shoot.
Oh, I wasn't using this. I forgot that I had that rifle. Or the SMG.
Yeah. By the way, switching weapons is
gosh.
really fast.
You forgot about the guy up on the ridge.
Well, he wasn't there until recently. Anyway, hold on.
Oh, sorry, I was starting to chug. I shouldn't have used that item, but I
mean, you
suppose
don't
I
have
have
to.
11 of
This
them.
area isn't too bad. There's no boss at the end. And also, like, this game is really generous with the checkpoints. So, like, I guess we'll have to go through the whole area before we get another one. But it's not like Dark Souls where you have to go through the whole area, then fight the boss. The more I've played Dark Souls, the more I realize that it usually isn't even designed that way. Usually you actually have, like, shortcuts or like, quick trips that you can take. Sometimes less so, but still. Yeah, your melee also works against people pretty well.
Another crystal?
Simulacrum, actually. It's used for upgrading your,
This ain't your day.
It's used for upgrading your Dragon's Heart, or I think it's Dragon's Heart.
I'm gonna get him.
Oh, even further down the line.
What was that?
Stay down.
There we go. What's that item? Mother's Ring.
Yep. So that reduces all range damage you take by 15%. I'm gonna go back. There was a room we missed, and, like,
Yeah.
definitely a supply crate right here. Is loot instanced or personal? It's shared loot. So if I pick up an item, Shell gets it. If I already have said item, then I get scrap instead. It's really nice. Like, this is one of the friendliest loot systems I've ever seen in a game. It was very clearly built with co-op in mind, and every single good co-op mechanic I've ever seen. Bleed out times are crazy long, so like neither of us have ever even gotten remotely close to getting downed. Giving me time to kill an enemy before picking shell up.
That ain't gonna heal anytime soon.
You're too close to that guy. I couldn't get a good shot. That's
That's
alright.
fine.
These are such narrow corridors. Like,
Get him.
Yeah,
Coming for you.
this area is kind of rough for people. Wow! Sometimes with these, it feels like it's best to just, like, go ham. Do you have your heal?
no, I don't. Not yet. It's not fully charged.
Okay.
I can just chug a potion.
Yeah, we might as well both. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, no. Shell, press Q. Don't use the 1.
Oh, but that's giving me regeneration.
Yeah, but if you use your Q, it just fully heals you.
Ah.
You just have 4 charges that recover every checkpoint. Your 1, you have a limited quantity of those. You can buy more, but wasteful.
I've just been picking up a ton along the way.
Yeah, I've got 26. This is kind of a Quigley
Tear
thing.
you up.
Oh, I hear an ominous laugh.
Let's see. Give me a second. I guess you can go on ahead if you want.
Otherwise, I won't be able to kill anything.
True. I'll be with you in a moment. I was just going to equip my, whoops. Assault rifle.
What? Really? It's interesting. He was starting to shoot... nah.
Hey, fresh meat.
You're dead.
Oh gosh, this isn't good.
There we go.
I think I don't like the SMG.
Okay. It's also not upgraded.
Well,
Wow. That is a hail of bullets.
I just don't like them. I prefer having one clean shot rather than a flurry.
Very true. I actually switched to my assault rifle specifically for the flurry because it keeps these guys locked down really well. But I can totally understand.
I'm much more... I just can't.
Yep, it's fine. What is this? Dome of Knowledge. Let's see. So how's the game? Is it close to Dark Souls? It's if Dark Souls was a third-person shooter built around co-op. It's... Honestly, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It lacks the good level design. Like, its level design strategy is definitely pulled out of the Diablo handbook instead. But I don't know. It's fun. This is definitely the kind of game that if you want to challenge, you play it solo. If you also turn up the difficulty, or if you want to have a fun romp with friends, you just play it straight in co-op, and you're going to be in for a decently fun time. This part might suck. We will see.
Okay.
Okay.
Living potential, a formless seething mass from which all things are made in the small hours of the world.
So before this next part, we should go heal, because yeah, this is actually a fixed point in the world. So let's go back to Ward 13, because we should upgrade your business. You might have actually gotten some forged iron through that entire section.
Mm-hmm.
And you should probably look over, see if you got any new weapons. I don't know if you did. It feels like we've been getting a lot more rings in your run, but a lot less,
Well, we don't have an amulet yet.
I only got an amulet from a quest.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like we can meet with Mother.
Yeah, Root Mother should be here. Why don't you go talk to her while I do inventory management? She's next to the consumable item people. So, through here, through that door on the far side, and
I
on
want
the
to
left.
talk with Wallace.
Okay, you can talk to Wallace.
If he stops? No, he doesn't have anything to say to me, apparently.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, just still having
Be
bad
careful
dreams.
out there.
Okay, she'll be on the left in kind of like a tent area. Left.
Yep.
So, well, she hasn't. Hopefully. What do you need?
Oh, that's interesting. She's completely covered her back in fabric.
Yep. I guess we
And
haven't
her
gotten any
face is
forged iron
hidden,
yet.
too.
Well, in that case, there's not much for me to buy here.
Take care,
That
my
makes my
friend.
life easier.
But to find him, you must first open the labyrinth. It is a crossroad of many places. The Founder journeyed there, beyond my sight. I guided him to the labyrinth, as I guide you. Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast. Seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you.
Did you already listen to this?
No.
You should have told me, because then I would have actually read out my dialogue.
That's fine.
Remember that in the future.
Yeah, at this point, we've caught up to where I am.
Alright. Thank you. I will.
Wait. One more boon I can offer to fight back against that which would erase us all. You carry a piece of the dragon's heart. I can improve it, make it stronger. The root is selfish with its strengths, but with this, you may stand a chance. Great forces are wielded among the worlds, but they need not be exclusive.
Okay. I want to see what other questions she can answer. I have more questions.
Ask. I have lost much since the war began, but I have gained much in return.
Okay. Were you human once?
Dreams only, faded and tattered. The Founder, Andrew, and I were together before the root. Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer.
So she remembered Andrew, but we're together. But what does she mean by that? Could it actually be you? Could she actually
Could
be
be.
Evelyn? What is the root?
Cessation, the harbinger of silence. The root seeks serenity. Among ashes, either they fail, or we will.
Why did you join the root? Or did they forcibly take her?
A choice I made long ago. I thought it would turn the tide, but tides cannot be turned by thought alone. Desperation made me, child. It will make you as well.
What is the keeper of the labyrinth?
A gatekeeper, a protector, one and the same. The root stakes a claim that must not be. The keeper alone stems the flood. But for how long?
That's interesting. You can ask, is the keeper a god or is the keeper dangerous? She might have something philosophical to say about its godhood. And then dangerous, I could only assume it is dangerous. Is the keeper a god?
What makes a god? Power is relative. Worship, fickle. Creation is common, precious. You can believe the keeper trades no stock in godhood, bound only by timeless duty.
Tell me again, how do I find the labyrinth?
Look to a great shimmering light in the sky. The path to its source is protected by a monstrous root creature. Slay the beast, seek the light beyond, and the keeper of the labyrinth will make himself known to you. Very
So
well.
for now. And then we can upgrade. Yep.
I have lost much, but I can offer this.
Alright, so for 1,000 coins we can upgrade the shard.
Yep, do it.
And how many times should I do this? Because I have 4,000 more coins. But I also need to upgrade.
You also need simulacrums, which are
Oh, I don't have any
common.
more.
Yeah.
I do have a
Tread
number.
carefully, child. The portent returns. This may
I'm not talking to her. You can go upgrade your gear.
Okay, that's
tread
fine.
carefully, child.
Yeah, I was just upgrading my I was just upgrading my heart. Because apparently it's simulacrums that drop in your world, I just get to keep.
I'm not complaining.